So it's a snow day today, and I'm off work. I wanted to do a little video, and we're going to do family for the new Royalty and Legacy pack, the expansion pack that's coming out next month. I want to do like a base family first, and then when the pack comes out, I'm going to change some of the aspirations and the traits to the new ones, and then all the clothes and stuff, but I want to make the base family and all the genetics and stuff like that. And then that's all ready to go for when the pack comes out. So I want to make it here with you guys today. Okay. So I'm here in Cass, and what we're going to do is, for the first, so I'm going to do 3 different generations. So for the first generation, I'm going to do, so they're going to be elders. Let's start off with the male first. Okay, so the grandfather, his name is going to be Reginald. I have everything written down in my notes. So he's going to be Reginald. And then their last name is going to be, where did I write that? Ellsworth. So Reginald Ellsworth. So let's make him Reginald Sr. and Ellsworth. Let's make him Snooty, of course. So I have all their aspirations written down that I want to do as well. Okay, so he's going to be the leader of the pack. Popularity, leader of the pack. His traits are going to be ambitious. Mean. I played The Sims so long, so I always forget where everything is. And snob. Snob is the last one. So, leader of the pack, ambitious, mean, and snob. Mr. Reginald Sr. Since he's basically the first one, I'm gonna randomize a few times so we can get the base sim.
Sipanor.
Okay.
Sipanor Chipadu.
Let's do a few more times.
Quexi Fazunya. Nepiaka Chibs.
Fiki new xoxo.
This guy has cool hat. Okay, so how I like to do Sims first, I like to strip everything down, get them naked, and remove all their accessories, all their hair, everything, facial hair, get them down to bare bone. So we actually get to see what they look like. I don't actually mind his nose. I don't mind a big nose. I want him to look like, he looks like he's a nice guy, but he's not. His looks can be deceiving. So I kind of want to bring the corner of his lips up to make him look like he's kind of smiling. Let's make them a little bit bigger. Nose, find old people, as people age, their nose and their ears always get really big. I don't know why. I saw a picture of Robert De Niro. What his nose and ears looked like when he was younger versus what his nose and ears look like now, and they have grown a lot. So why does he look like he's dead? Let's change his skin tone. I find these cool ones. They're just like they're like vampire. Like you have no life in you. He can be tan. Yeah, let's go with that. Yeah. So he has had a life of leisure. So I'm going to give him a little pot belly, a little beer belly, and he's going to be skinny because he's old and he's losing his muscle mass, but he still has a belly. I always find that like their rib cage is just too wide, but he still should have a belly, but. Like and I want to make his eyebrows super bushy too, because I don't know why, but old men, they have like crazy eyebrows, like they just grow like hair. And his wife is going to be, I'm going to make her, she's going to have like Botox, and she's going to care about what she looks like. But him, he's just living life in his older age. I like those big bushy eyebrows. Let's do that. And again, I want to make him look nice, so, you know, he looks like he's friendly, and you can go up to him and talk to him, but he'll be like, excuse me, who do you think you are, kind of thing. Okay, let's make his neck thin. I kind of like him being bald. Maybe I can add some hair. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that is actually perfect. Look at that. I kind of want to make his ears even bigger. I don't like them sticking out, but they could just be bigger. Yeah. Again, when I get the pack, I'm going to give them all, like, their clothes all done. He has money. He's wealthy. He's probably a billionaire, so I'm going to... Let's give him a suit. I'm just going to pick any random suit. And then we're going to go over, once I actually get the pack, and once it's out, give him some nice loafers. I've never called a pair of shoes loafers in my life, but all the old fancy people, they call them loafers. These are like the Oxford shoes. Let's do that. Reginald Senior Ellsworth. I'm going to make your wife, Tris Ellsworth. So, I'm going to make her have the feminine look, of course. So, I want to make her super parent family. And so, her traits: proper, hot-headed, family-orientated. Oh, and I have to set the relationship. Relationship, household, spouse. I'm going to randomize her a few times. I don't want to look. Close my eyes. We can work with it. Okay. I'm going to, again, remove everything. Remove hair. Remove clothes. Remove shoes, pants, everything. Okay. Does she even have any makeup on? No. Okay. So, fresh start. I want her to be very, she cares about what she likes. She goes to the spa all the time. She gets maybe some Botox. She gets her hair done. She spends all of Reginald's money. She's going to have some really nice groomed eyebrows. Might even be thinner because she's older. Yeah, I like those. Actually, I want to give already. I want to give him greenish eyes. Those are kind of hazel right now, but I want that green. I don't know. I just love this green eyes. I would love green eyes, but why do I like blue? Now I'm going to give her like blue eyes. And let's do her skin tone. I'm going to make her super pale. Actually, I just like randomly picked that one, but I want to make her super pale because she has done nothing in life. She doesn't have to do anything. She just kind of sits at home in a nice shaded umbrella and enjoys life. I want to give her the, like, you know, big thick lips. I want to give her the most perfect nose. Make the bridge smaller. Nostrils a little smaller. It's gonna have lots of filler, so she's gonna have some crazy cheekbones. So I want to get some skin overlays, but for right now, I wish there was one where you can take, I know, like, when you make elders, there's like a default one, but I don't want her to have that much. That softens it up a bit. Okay, and I want her to have nice small ears. Definitely gonna have a boob job, 100%. They're gonna be like abnormally perky for how old she is. Like, it's gonna be like very noticeable. Let's give her a butt too. But let's make her legs skinny. You can tell that she's clearly had some work done. No muscle tone either because she doesn't need to work out, you know. She can just some lipo, make that waist snatched. Okay, so I just made my camera a little bit smaller because it was cutting off this area. She's going to have some like luxurious, oh my gosh, yes, look at that. Some nice thick hair. And she's going to dye it. So I want her to be blonde, but still like the icy blonde, like that gray, but blonde kind of. It could either pass as blonde or, you know, gray. I don't know if I'm liking her eyebrows or not. No, I like them. I wonder if there's a mod to make the Sims like not move as much when you're trying to do Cass. Let's give her some makeup. Oh my god, the Sims makeup sucks. I need to download some CC. I don't know why the Sims, like, we all know what the Sims makeup looks like. Like, it's just not it. They know that it's not it. I need to get better at it. Give her some contour. I want to give her some lashes. There. No, I want to give her some crazy blush instead. She looks sweet. She looks cute. I want to give her some bright red lipstick. Do I want gloss? I want matte. Let's do matte. Look at her. Beautiful. I was thinking about giving the family kind of like a family color. So how in Bridgerton, how their family's kind of like a dusty blue. I love that color. I want my house, when I actually end up building a house, I want to make that color like a more prominent color in the house. So I want to kind of make a whole family, hopefully the new pack kind of comes with some of that dusty blue color, but I'm going to make she's going to wear more formal clothes. So again, I'm just kind of throwing on anything. And then when the pack comes, I'm going to actually do the new colors, clothes and stuff. I'm going to change her eyebrows to that color. So I feel like she would have her eyebrows tinted and stuff. She would have her eyebrows done, her eyelashes done. She would have lip injections. She would have, her nails done. Oh yeah, I want to do her nails. She would be a French tip girly. Oh yeah, look at that. Just nice, clean, classic. She wouldn't want to have red nails. Red nails are horse. That's what like old ladies think. I'm gonna go through and do some of their clothes. I'm just kind of throwing stuff on now, so I'll just go do that. So I went through and did all of her outfits, and again, I'm changing everything. And I made sure that she had makeup on for basically every single outfit, and I gave her the nails on every outfit. I'm going to go through and do the same with Reginald. We're going to create their kids, so the next generation. I think I'm going to make, classically, it's the heir is the son, so I think I'm going to make their son, and then his wife, and then I'm going to make their kids. I'm going to play with genetics. I'm going to do Beatrice and Reginald. And he's going to be an adult, a young adult. And I'm going to randomize him a few times, and then we're going to go from there. So I'm going to close my eyes. Cat. I like the other guy, actually, the one I just saw. This one, him. His name is going to be Rupert. So, Rupert Ellsworth. And his aspiration is going to be leader of the pack. Popularity, leader of the pack. Because he's the one who's basically, he has taken over the family and basically the crown. So, his dad, Reginald, his dad is kind of outgrowing the crown. So he's kind of taken reign, I guess. Rupert is, I'm going to make him have an affair with his wife to add some spice. So, I'm going to give him the romantic trait. I'm going to make him self-assured. So, I'm going to make him ambitious as well. So, romantic,
Pelfin,
self-assured, and ambitious. Actually, no. Okay, so I have it all written down. I was looking at, so I need Reginald, leader of the pack. I'm going to make him serial romantic. He's going to be the suave kind of guy. That's what I'm kind of going to base him off of. His wife is going to be Isabella. I don't know if I'm going to make her know that he's having an affair. You guys tell me what you think. Do you think that it would be best if she knows that he's having an affair and she's just kind of dealing with it because she's going to be married into this family? Would it be best if she just kind of deals with it because she wants to obviously be in the family? Or she doesn't know and it's going to be like a big, like, oh my gosh kind of thing. But I do want some, like... So Bridgerton is coming out today, so I'm kind of basing everything off of like Scandal and like, all that kind of stuff. So I wanted some kind of like storyline like that. Rupert, he's going to be serial romantic. Okay. Okay, so Beatrice mother. Okay, and his walk style. I want him to be snooty, of course. Let's get his hair, let's get his facial hair, let's get his clothes off, and... I always sound so bad. And start from the basics. I don't want to play with his face too much because that's why we did the genetic thing. But I do want to just kind of tweak it a little bit. Reginald, actually, I envisioned him having like darker hair and like darker features because he has darker skin. So I'm going to make Rupert, I'm going to make him have darker hair as well. His eyebrows. He cares about what he looks like. But at the end of the day, he still is his father's son, so he's going to look like him. So he's going to have more fuller eyebrows, but they're still manicured. Some of these are just crazy. I need some CC. Maybe it's just because you're so dark right now and he's so pale. I think I need to get some hair on him, and I want to, he's gonna have like really nice hair. I want kind of like a swoopy kind of, you know, he gets his hair done every day and he goes to the barber, and I don't know why I always love this hair. I think we're gonna go with his hair. Like that kind of like swoop. It's very like, you know, it's from the vintage glamour pack, so it's very like 1920s, but I don't know, it's just fair. I like it. Okay, so he's gonna have darker hair. Yeah, I like dark hair and like light skin. He's almost like looking too pale. Maybe I'll make him slightly darker just because he's like very taken much after his mother's skin tone. But I kind of want a little bit. What's his dad's skin tone again? He's in the warm right there. Okay, so maybe I'll make him like a few up. Okay, so his dad's like right there. Like that. Yeah. Okay, so it's kind of a mix because I don't know why, but cast sometimes like it doesn't do a full 50-50 of the parents. It kind of picks like, I guess it's just real with like real genetics, but like I don't know, the cast one sometimes just doesn't hit. His eyebrows, I want them to be a little bit more bigger because they were kind of short. I want him to, yeah, he needs to look like he's take over the family. He knows all the finances and all that kind of stuff. His ears are kind of big too. So I'm going to make his ears smaller because I made Reginald's ears bigger because he's older. So I'm going to make his ears back down to smaller. His nose is actually like perfect. But I'm going to, make his ears smaller again because, you know, as they age, they get bigger. So, and I want to make him, he's going to be buff. He's gonna like care about what he looks like, and he's gonna be like, you know, want him to be more lean. Yeah, like that. Like he is gonna be. Oh, he has a. Okay, so he got his belly from his father. But he's gonna care about what he looks like. Again, I'm just kind of throwing on any clothes. I don't have to do the blue. And then once we get the pack, I'm going to redo all their clothes. I'm gonna. If there's any new aspirations or anything like that, I can kind of throw it into the storyline. I just kind of want to get the base, like, genetics done. Give him some nice loafers again, too. I'm going to do all of his other outfits as well. I'm going to make his wife. I'm just going to make a random sim because she has no genetic ties to that family. That would be weird. Well, yes, in the olden days, that's what they did. Okay, new sim. And I'm going to make you... girl. I'm going to randomize you because
Algorithm and Kira.
Doesn't matter to the family. Doesn't matter what.
Nice, Kuno.
Of course, she's gonna be
One genie, Lorette. Ambuya Askana. Yasin
perfect.
Naborf.
I need to edit. Okay, so this is spouse. No, there's no, like, you know, mother-in-law or whatever. Her name is Isabella. Isabella Elworth. She's gonna have the soulmate aspiration. Maybe she doesn't know. Maybe, I don't know, you guys will have to let me know because it could go either way. She has the soulmate, so maybe she's hoping Rupert will leave his mistress or whatever and they'll live a happy life, or she just has no idea. So it can go either way, that she is really hoping that he's gonna, you know, settle down one day and he's realized that, you know, she's worth more all these other girls, or she just doesn't know. You guys will have to let me know how you want that to go. I'm gonna make her obviously romantic. And she's gonna be perfectionist. And okay, yeah, she's gonna be a snob too. Right? I just have like a little chart going. Perfectionist. This is Isabella, and I'm gonna go through and do some of their likes and dislikes maybe at the end. Let's get rid of, I like the hair color. I'm gonna have to remember I like this hair color. Getting rid of makeup, getting rid of her clothes, getting everything off, taking her shoes off, accessories, everything. Rupert, he's gonna care about what her like body looks like. He's just that kind of guy. I imagine him hiring a personal trainer for her or something, and they have like a chef. She has a good body. Maybe she does like Pilates or something like that. She has a flat tummy. I don't think she has gotten into Botox or fillers or, you know, anything like that. So she's just kind of coming with her natural body, but she is in good shape. she's lean and nice body. And hair. Okay, so I did like that hair color. I always love this hair. I know it's base game, but like, I don't know, maybe just because it's kind of what I wish my hair looked like. Maybe she'll have like an updo. So these are going to be I don't know how the pack is going to work, but what I envision, these are like the people in power, so the king or queen. This is basically her hair, her skin tone, her eyebrows. It's very low contrast. It's basically all the same. But I love that. I don't know why, but like I know in like stylists and stuff, they love high contrast, light hair and like darker features, or light features and darker hair. It's just like contrast. But I don't know. I love low contrast, like basically her hair. I think this sim is like perfect. I don't need to do anything with that. I'm just gonna probably add some makeup, maybe kind of fix her eyebrow shape. But I think this sim's beautiful. I want nice eyebrows. Oh, I like those. Maybe I'll just bring them down a bit. Maybe. How does that look? Oh my god, she's beautiful. She is beautiful. Do I like her eye color? He has blue eyes. She has brown eyes. I kind of want to mix. I want to throw a little bit of green in there too. Maybe I'll give her green eyes too. Even though she has no relation to the family. I love green eyes. They're just so beautiful. My niece actually has green eyes and I'm so jealous. Do some makeup on her. She seems like she would be a makeup girly. Oh my god. Okay, that looks beautiful. I love the purple color with the green. Love that. Maybe I'll make it less because that's kind of dramatic. Let's do some lipstick. A friend that I had in high school, she had green eyes, kind of like this color, and anytime she wore purple eyeshadow, it made her eyes pop. So if you have green eyes, wear purple eyeshadow. On the color wheel, green and purple, I'm pretty sure is opposite. She's not gonna have red lips. She'll probably do I don't like the gloss. I know matte lipstick isn't really in anymore, but I love how they added this update. Like, this was years ago, but I use this all the time. Yeah, like that. Oh my god, she's beautiful. She looks very like, she doesn't have iPhone face, you know what I mean? Like, she looks like old Victorian, kind of like Victorian pretty. She doesn't look like she knows what an iPhone is. Even though in The Sims, no matter what kind of like era you're pretending that you're playing, you're still constantly on the phone. There's like no way around it. I wish there was like a way, even with this new pack, that you still have to be on your phone. I'm pretty sure I saw in the trailer that in Bridgerton, how they have whistle down and they have like letters. I'm pretty sure in the trailer it was like whistle down on their phones, like a text message. So no matter what, you can't escape the phone in the sim. I'm gonna add this makeup basically to all of her outfits because it's very athletic. I'll add it to every single one besides sleep. I think she just won't have. I think she's gonna care more about the family color, just like Beatrice. So I want to make her wear more blue. So I picked this top, and oh my gosh, I love it. I love this color. But then that's a little low for a soon-to-be queen. The Sims, I don't know. I need to get some CC because I find that there's like an epidemic of crop tops. I know crop tops is basically in every single store. It's like you can't get a full length shirt in any store now. But like it's even come to The Sims. There's so many crop tops in The Sims. It's like insane. And I just want a full length shirt to be appropriate for future queen. Come on. I'm going to change all their clothes again. I'm just, putting this on for now. I wish you could like layer clothes. Like if you had this with a cardigan, I'm gonna have to get some CC because this is nice. I want to give her some pants. So these pants, these from university, I go into this one and it's just plain leggings. I wear like leggings like this every single day. This exact same style of leggings. Basically every single outfit that I use. For me personally, I wear leggings. For her shoes, I like these wedges, but she'll definitely have heels. Oh my god. No, are those studs? Oh, they're from the Love Struck pack. I was like, what? I love those. If they didn't have studs, I wonder if there's a swatch that doesn't have studs. That's a little too much. Those are platform. That's... I like this brown color. That brown color is really nice. Oh, and I want to give her nails, actually, too. And again, she'll probably... Very classic. This pink color. I wish there was more... I wish there was more pink. It's classic. It's pretty clean. It's very clean looking. Okay. Now, of course, she would probably have her toes done too. And we'll do the same pink color. I'm going to add Rupert and Isabella's kids. So there's going to be 4 kids. The first kid, this will be the oldest kid. It's going to be a boy. And his name is going to be Reggie. And, well, his name, technically, is going to be Reginald. Reginald the Second. Everyone's going to call him Reggie. Play with genetics. Isabella and Rupert. And he's going to be a teen.
Snowshiny.
And I'm going to randomize him a few times. Well, I think it's set to a girl, but I'm going to randomize. Okay, done. And boy, get everything off and see what we're working with. Okay, so he's going to be eventually the heir to the family.
Ooh.
Should I put him in as Reggie or Reginald the Second? I'm just going to put him as Reginald, and we can call him Reggie. So Reginald the Second, Elworth. He's a boy, and I'm going to make him have the snooty walk too, because he has grown up his whole life in wealth. Okay, my plan with Reggie is he is gonna be a nerd, but he's gonna be like a cool nerd, not like a nerd or not like an awkward nerd. He's just gonna be very, very smart. He's gonna be nerd brain, and okay, so teens only have 2 slots. He's gonna be genius. I want to have that for sure. So genius. My whole arc with him is because he's named after his grandfather, and he knows he's gonna be in line eventually. He is gonna want to try his hardest to be seen fit by his grandfather. His grandfather still sees him as a little boy, but he wants to prove himself. Okay, so he's gonna be a nerd, but he's going to be, I say nerd lightly, my husband's a nerd. But my husband's pretty cool. He wants to prove himself. He's not going to be self-assured. It's not there yet. I'm going to make him an overachiever because he's trying really hard his grandfather's approval. He feels like they obviously all go to private school, but he feels like he needs to do really good in school so his grandfather will approve of him one day being king. I think he's going to also really care about his looks. Yes. I think he's gonna kind of want to be like his grandfather, but also he doesn't want to be like his father because his father's more scandalous. He wants to follow in his grandfather's footsteps, not his father. I want him to look like still boyish, you know. And I'm not going to change anything with his looks. I probably will when he grows up to be a young adult. But now I want to keep his looks, whoever sim gods decided to. He's going to be in private school, obviously, so I want him to look pompous. I wish there was a private school uniform. I know with high school years, I don't think we got one. Okay, I'm going to give him polo. 100% he's going to get polo. I like this dark blue. I like this color of pants, but I like the belt that one. I wish you can change the belt separately, because I would like I like this brown belt, but I don't like that color of pants. And all the other swatches. Oh, yeah, okay, I like that one. Change my mind. I like the white one. He's gonna go with the same loafers. I like the brown. I like the brown shoes, brown belt. Yeah, that matches more. And I'm gonna do all of his other looks as well. So that's Reginald. Reggie, his younger sister, his sibling. I don't know what would be the best if I should create. I'm gonna click here, click play with genetics.
Yeah,
so I will do this again. Make sister, and she's gonna be a child. I like that one actually. That reminds me of one of the girls in Bridgerton. That hair. Her name is Natalia. Here's Natalia. So she is based off of Eloise, and that hair looks so much like Eloise, so that's like, I'm not even going to change that hair. That's Eloise coded 100%. Her personality is going to be based off of Eloise, so she knows she's never going to be in line for the line of the throne. She knows she never has to worry about that, and she knows she's always going to have like a cushy life. She's going to be rebellious because of this. I'm going to make her aspiration is going to be rambunctious scamp. The Sims wants to be playful and nimble. So she's going to be active and a goofball. And she's also, we're going to make her smart, so we're going to make sure she does really good in school. She knows that she's never going to be in the limelight of the crown, but she knows that she's always going to be taken care of. So she's rebelling because of that. And I feel like when she's a teen, she's going to she's going to wreak havoc. Again, I'm not really changing much about her physical looks until she's like a young adult. I like that hair. I am gonna just kind of see what clothes we got for her. Her mom's gonna put her in dresses and make her, basically I'm basing her off of Eloise, and her mom's gonna make her wear dresses, but she doesn't want to, and she's gonna basically be playing on the play equipment and stuff like that with her dresses, getting her dresses all dirty. Just gonna do full outfit, long dresses. Oh, why is this masculine? She's a girl, right? I had her as a boy this whole time. Okay, well, I need to find that hair again. And I need to take that hat off, and let's find that hair. It had bangs. This one. Yep, there. Perfect. Now she's a girl. We're all good with that. Okay. I was like, why is it only showing mask? And she's gonna have to go with the blue as well. That's cute. No, this dress. And then she's gonna have some flats on. Those match like really good. So this is what she's gonna wear for her every day, and I'm gonna go through and pick all the other ones. And obviously, like I said before, I'm gonna give them all nice makeovers when when the new pack comes. That's Natalia. There's 2 more kids, so it's gonna be a full house. The next kid is going to be a toddler. It's going to be a boy. I'm going to do the same. I'm going to hit Isabella and play with genetics, and Isabella and Rupert. His name is going to be Philip. Okay, so I'm randomizing Philip a few times. Don't want to look. Okay, perfect. I'm going to add Philip's name, Philip Elworth, and I'm not going to strip him down. I'm not going to make him naked because that's just mean, but I'm going to keep him in with the same blue, and I'm not going to change the way he looks until he's older. I'm going to keep with whatever the genetics gave me. Yeah, I like this. This is that dusty blue color that I really like. I really can't wait to see what the new cast looks like, to see if there's more colors of that. Do you like toddlers? I don't really play with toddlers that much, and this is going to be a challenge for me. I like these pants. To take care of this many Sims, but I'm excited for it. I like this plaid color. I don't know why. Just give him these type of loafers as well. Almost look like bowling shoes or old man shoes. Where's yours brown? I'm gonna have to pick any random one. So this is Philip, and I'm going to pick wild, cheerful, and active. And I don't really know if what he's going to be like when he grows up. I know for sure what the next kid is going to be like, but I think Philip is going to take after his father. Bobby, hi, what are you doing? Come here, say hi. This is Bobby. Bobby's a girl. I'm gonna sit you down, Bob. Yeah, I think Philip is going to be more like his father, Rupert. So I think he's kind of gonna, I'm just going to say he's going to be more like his father. Reginald is going to be more like his grandfather, and he doesn't want to be like his father, but Philip is going to be like his father. I'm going to make him a charmer. Toddlers love to socialize. They earn communication skills faster, and they don't suffer stranger danger from strangers. They can share the love with other Sims. Okay, so yes, we are going to make him a charmer. 100%. We're going to add the last one, and I'm going to do the same. It's going to be full house. Play with genetics. Isabella and Rupert. It's going to be a daughter, so they're going to have 2 boys, 2 girls. Make a female randomized daughter. Actually, it's going to be infant, so I need to do that first, and then randomize the walk. Okay, this one, her name is going to be Victoria. My plan for Victoria is, if we're going along with the lines of like typical royalty, she'll never have anything to worry about with being a successor. She is just living a cushy life. She is enjoying the money, enjoying the privilege, but she never has to worry about any of the struggles about having to run a country. Victoria, she is basically, when she grows up, she's going to be prissy, and she's gonna be very much a girly girl, and she's gonna care about jewelry, and she's gonna care about money, and 100% she's gonna get the snob trait, 100%, but we'll kind of see when she grows up. But that's kind of what I'm leaning towards. I don't want to change anything. Your babies are babies, like, but I'm gonna get this shirt. That's a little bit more. Oh my gosh. My cat Bobby, she's staring at, I don't know if you guys can see that in the... Oh, Bobby. Okay. So, I can't even see what I'm doing. Excuse me, missus. What are you doing? Okay, you have to move. Come on. Back up. Back up. This is what I want to do. I want to put those pants on. I even think, like, babies when they can't walk, like, Victoria is going to be carted around her whole entire life. She's going to be picked up by the nannies or the maids or whatever. I seen in the new trailer that there's maids. It's probably going to be like the butler system, but hopefully better. Victoria, I feel like Isabella isn't really going to have to take care of Victoria and the maids. She will be 100% raised by like the maids. Get the socks off. She doesn't really need them. This is basically the whole family. One last thing I wanted to do is, the family dynamic. So I wanted to add in some of the family dynamics before we finish the whole family. And then I'm going to go through and I'll pick some of the likes and dislikes. I am going to cheat some of their skills and stuff, just so when we get started, everything is basically how it should be. And not just like start fresh with all the Sims. I want to actually set their like story in place before we get started. So I have everything written down. I'm just looking at my phone. Okay.
Come on.
With the family dynamic, I want to set with Reginald Sr. I want to set Reginald Jr. a strict dynamic. Reginald Sr., he knows that Reggie, one day he's going to come into the power, so he's teaching him all the rights. And I want him to be close with the granddaughters, and with Philip, let's say he's distant, because he knows that Philip will never be heir, basically, so I don't want to say he doesn't care about him, but he knows that he doesn't have to worry about Philip. Do I want to have Beatrice? I think is dynamic with Beatrice. I think they're still in love. So let's do wholesome. Reginald with Rupert. I think he's going to be supportive. Okay, so with Rupert, he's going to be supportive because he knows he has done well with Rupert. Because even though Rupert is very scandalous, he still is very prepared to be a successor. Okay, so with Beatrice's family dynamic, wholesome, again with Reginald. With her son, I think she doesn't like that how promiscuous he is, and she knows how he is. I still am undecided if Isabella knows, but I know that Rupert's mom knows 100%. So I think it's gonna be either difficult or strict. Let's do difficult, because she doesn't like the way how he's going about, but she can't do anything about it because she knows that he is gonna basically be king. She can't really do anything about it, but she disapproves. With Isabella, I wish they had more household member options. I wish they had like daughter-in-law, mother-in-law, father-in-law. I wish they had that kind of setup. They have so many options, but they don't have, like, they're lacking in a lot of things. Apparently they don't know each other, but in my mind, she feels pity for Isabella, and she feels bad. We can't have that in The Sims. So there's going to be a lot of pretend and involved in this. Beatrice's dynamic with Reginald. She's going to be not as strict as Reginald Sr. I think she's going to be supportive to him. She sees that he's doing very well, and he's trying really hard to be just like Reginald Sr. So I think she's going to be supportive. I think with the girls, I think it's going to be opposite. She's going to be strict with the girls. She's 100% going to be strict with Natalia, because Natalia is going to be rebellious, and she's going to be supportive of Philip and strict with Victoria. And then with Rupert, we know 100% that they are going to be supportive. So Isabella, family dynamic between distant and difficult. All depends on if she knows or not knows. I'm just going to put difficult for now, and you guys can tell me. And they're going to be strained 100%. Even if she doesn't know, she knows that something's up and the relationship just isn't where it used to be. Okay, so dynamic with Reginald II. Rupert is going to be they're going to be distant. Okay, so I feel like, so we're going to do strict on his end. So Rupert is going to be very strict on Reginald, but Reginald is not going to like Rupert because he doesn't want to be like him. So I think we're going to do hopefully we can do it. So we're going to do strict on his end, and then on Reginald's end, we're going to do difficult or distant. Yeah. Talia, family dynamic. I think, we haven't done jokesters. I think let's do jokesters because she's going to be the wild, rambunctious one. So let's do jokesters. Honestly, I don't see him really caring. Like, I don't want to say he doesn't care about the younger ones, but he knows that, Reginald is going to be that's going to take care of. So he doesn't really care if Philip does good. I'm just going to say distant for the other ones because he's too involved getting prepped for being, getting the crown. So he's not going to like these, Philip and Victoria. He's not going to really care as much about them. Okay. Isabella, their family dynamic. Of course, we can't show that they know each other. Basically, that they're just roommates. Okay, so difficult. Okay. Family dynamic. Okay, so yeah, we can do it. I think she's going to be supportive with Reginald. She sees how hard that they are working and that he's working. She's going to be strict with Natalia. I think, so I keep on. So I think with Philip and Victoria, I think they're, since they're last in line, that they're not going to really care as much. The younger kids they're not as strict with them. I think that I'm just going to put distant. So she really cares about Reginald and Natalia, but then the other two, they are basically being raised by the nannies. Family dynamic, so strict with Reginald because he wants to prove his worth to him. Beatrice approves and already knows that he's going to do well. Okay, so we can't change it on his side. What's that? Supportive, family dynamic. Okay, so with Natalia, I think that they're going to be close. I'm basing this off of Bridgerton as well. I think Natalia and Reggie, I think when they're older, he's going to confide in with Natalia. Her parents and grandparents suck, and she's going to be like, yeah. I think he's gonna care. So they're gonna be close. Natalia, her grandfather's gonna love her. Her grandmother is gonna be, because she's rebellious, so her grandmother's gonna try and whip her into, you need to be a proper girl. I'm gonna make all the kids close. They all should be close. Okay, everything is set. I'm gonna fully flesh out these people, and then when we get the new pack, I'll add in the new things. But I want to get everything set up. I'm not gonna make a house until we get the new stuff, but I'll make a house and then we'll start the legacy challenge. Never done a full legacy challenge. I think the farthest I've gotten is, so I started off with a couple and then I had kids and then I was playing with their daughter. And then she had a kid. The daughter, the mother of the kid, died of laughter. And then I got overwhelmed, basically, so I stopped playing with them. So I got 3 generations in. But I'm hoping that I can actually get through. There we go. We got the whole family. Okay, so we have Reginald Sr. And we got Beatrice. And then we got Rupert. And Isabella. And Reginald II, so Reggie. and Natalia, Philip, and Victoria. So there's all the family. When the game comes out, I'm going to make another video and we're going to go through all the new clothes and everything. I'm going to change all their clothes. I'm going to change some of their aspirations if they fit in with the sim profiles that I've already made. And then I'm going to start making the legacy. And I'm going to make the house first. And then we'll also probably look through the build buy catalog then. And then we'll start playing the game. So thanks guys for watching. This is my first video, so bear with me. I'm gonna hopefully get a better mic, better camera, better lighting. But I'm just basically doing this just, you know, I was bored today and I've always wanted to make YouTube videos, so I just wanted to have a little fun. When the new pack comes out, I'm gonna get started on everything and I'm excited. So I hope you guys like this, and I hope like at least someone's watching it. I don't know. I'm not gonna tell anyone. Well, I'm not gonna not tell anyone. I'm just not gonna like, you know, tell my friends about like, go watch my YouTube video. I'm just gonna see if like it happens naturally if anyone watches this. So if you're seeing this, thanks. Hopefully you'll stick around and see with some of my more videos, and hopefully that I'll continue. I'm not gonna say I'm hopefully gonna continue, because I know if I get people watching this, if people actually care, if people actually like this, then I will make videos and I will make this whole YouTube thing a thing, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.